guys, I'm sorry. I did not mean for it to take this long to do another video, and there's actually a good reason for that. I had two videos that one was already edited, ready to be uploaded. I just needed to do an ending for it, and I was actually editing all the video for K-swapping my S2000. And well, some unfortunate things happened, and I took my phone with me to the track while I was racing this thing, because I've actually done 2 events with this car already. And I was working on a customer car, forgot my phone on their roof. They didn't notice. I kind of forgot it was there. And yeah, it got demolished. So that's why I wanted to just go through this little tidbit in the beginning and explain why I haven't uploaded a video for a couple months, because, well, I had stuff ready to go, and the car I'm about to pull this out and move everything out of the way so we can work on it. I was just waiting on some parts to come in to do the second part of the video, which I'm just going to do that now. So let's move everything out of here and explain why I sold one red Subaru and bought another red Subaru. Here it is, the actual free red Subaru. Now, if you guys remember in the last one, I had said kind of how I could have parted that car out and sold it, or not sold it, but like sold parts off of it and made it a free car. Well, I decided to post it for sale, and this has been a while ago. Like, I literally had a whole video edited up about like getting this car, and I lost it. Bruh. So I purchased this car after I sold the last one that I had, posted up for 10 grand, got asking price for it, which was ridiculous because it took me forever to sell the RS for that price. But people like the red Subarus. So I was like, man, this thing was up for sale by some little dealership, not dealership, but like repair shop. They took it in lieu of cash. It had the nastiest rotated turbo kit on it. Like, everything was hooked up wrong, lined to the top of the gate. I really wish I had the videos that I took of it because it was really bad. But now like, it's stock. It runs good. I've been daily driving it for a while now. Interior is, it's a little dirty right now because I've been dailying it, but it's a nice car. It only has 72,000 miles on it. So let's pop the hood, show you what's under there. Not a whole lot that's really interesting. At least anymore. Now it's stock and lame and boring. But the thing runs really good now. Ta-da! Yeah, nothing crazy. The only aftermarket thing is the Mishimoto radiator. When I first got it, the thing had eBay headlights. Shout out to my newly found friend Josh. He came, like, traded me everything I needed for stock parts for a lot of the aftermarket stuff I had. I sold the rotated kit. I sold the ID 1300 injectors out of this thing for 2 grand. I purchased this car for 51. Right now, with all the mods I'm about to show you, I'm into this car for 52. So like $100 more than I paid for it. But when I got it, it didn't really run. You could start it, it smoked like a chimney. I'm not really sure why. I think the turbo needed a restrictor or something in it. I don't know. Now it runs. Go figure, you put all the stock parts back in your Subaru and it runs good. So, let's dig into the parts in there and some of the stuff I have in the car. I'm gonna lay it all out, and then I'll talk a little bit more, and then we're gonna start putting fun stuff on this car. And my goal is to double my money again by selling this one, by dressing it up. Because, let's face it, no one wants to buy a plain Jane stock Subaru like this for a premium price. Like, these wheels are hideous. Subaru, come on now. And whoever decided to paint the center caps, bleh, not cool. So we're gonna jazz it up, make it look good. Kind of like I did with like that lip kit on the last one, and just, you know, put the nice wheels on it. Made a nice for sale ad. Pictures are key, and cleaning your car up is key on selling a car. If you go to a dealership, you usually don't find a dirty car. So that's a good advice for you guys out there if you want to get top dollar for your car. All right, I'm gonna get all this stuff on the ground, unboxed, and we're gonna start installing stuff. Oh man, I'm really excited for this part. I don't know why, but these are like all the mods that I see. I'm gonna say non-car guys, but they're car guys and gals out there. They don't really know how to do like engine stuff or like performance stuff. So they just like buy all these like dress up stuff. I'm not gonna lie, some of this stuff is kind of cool, but it's never been my thing. But in this case, like I'm just doing it to like make the car curb appeal. I did this with my last house. I just made the thing look nice, curb appeal, and I got a lot more money than I should have for it. Same thing for this. Some TE 37 wheels. Weren't my first choice, but for some weird reason, there's like a national back order on black wheels, at least like the 3 sets that I wanted to buy. I almost bought a RPF ones for this thing, but I didn't need to spend $1,200 on wheels. That was like $1,100 with tires. So that was the most expensive part of this like whole tidy up, pretty up. Starting in the front, you know, you gotta go with that black ABS plastic on a red car. So we're going with a lip. I've also got the side skirts, some much needed, you know, Subaru Life Rally Armor mud flaps. Basically got those for free with trading a bunch of the aftermarket stuff for the stock stuff. Engine bay, I don't know why I ordered these. They're kind of corny, but they just fill that little gap that Subaru left from the factory. I don't know. I guess it looks good, along with the typical radiator cover, alternator cover, because mine was missing out when I got it. I need to paint this grill. This one is pretty janky and broken and literally just, you know, double-sided taped on there. I made it work just for the meantime, but I want to paint that one. I also went ahead, got some rain guards for the windows. I'm trying to make, you know, this is a narrow body. 08 was like one of the weird years for Subarus. Narrow body hatch. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit wider, a little bit more aggressive, because they kind of look soft as is. So we're gonna do that. And last but not least, on the floor down here, I got some red vinyl because Subaru from the factory put these god-awful taillights in these. So these things are going to make this completely red, and then this red here as well. And it will make the rear end of this thing look really good. It also needs a wash. Holy cow, it is really dirty. But, all right, let's get to putting some stuff on. I'm gonna do these last because I think that's just gonna like completely change the car. Wheels always just make a car look good. I also don't know if I wanna keep these center caps because those center caps are kind of ugly. But let's get to putting some stuff on. Okay, this thing is pretty much there. It is really early in the morning, like I should be in bed. One thing I don't like is the vinyl. From right about here, it looks great, but when you get up close, this stuff like doesn't, when you heat it up with the heat gun, doesn't shrink down like really good vinyl does. It's just like keeps stretching, and yeah, like this is fine. The corners where it has to wrap around this little bubble, like really didn't turn out how I wanted them to. But from, 5 feet away, it looks really good. So I don't know. Not gonna worry about it. I'm just doing this to sell the car. So if the next person that buys it really doesn't like it, they can deal with it. Maybe buy some better vinyl. Now, everything is done. Got the window vent, or the rain guards on there, lower side skirts, the lip. I had to cut the lip. I'm assuming that's why they make these things 2-piece or 3-piece, sorry. But this one, maybe because this is a narrow body, I really had to take a lot out of it. So it's kind of a good thing it was a 3-piece. I was bummed when I got it, but now it's on there. It looks good. Again, 5 feet away. Everything in this car is kind of a 5-footer. I hope I did the flaps right there, because they didn't have any holes that really lined up, so I had to kind of make my own holes outside of one in each one, but whatever. So let's put some wheels on this car, because that is just gonna cherry on top this thing, and it's gonna look so good. There it is. Not too shabby. Looking pretty good. Just got to do the grill. Not going to do that in this video because it's going to be time consuming and annoying. But yeah, look at that thing. Kind of looks like the old Gymkhana car from, '08 when the first, STI hatch came out. Similar wheels, not quite. These are a little smaller, I think. I think they ran 18s. But yeah, this thing looks pretty dang good. I'm happy with how it turned out. Now is the tough part of making a for sale ad, posting it up, dealing with probably a million trade offers for Xboxes, broken iPhones, hopes and dreams, and everything else that people want to offer, even though you put no trades in your ad. That's always super exciting, but I am excited to get rid of this thing. Just picked up this 400EX. I gotta fix that thing. That's another a flip I'm doing as well. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the S2000 video, because I'm super bummed. I broke my phone and I lost everything. Like all the content I had filmed. I literally put the engine together, installed it in the car, did some dyno pulls and everything with it, and I don't have any of that. So I prep Ks all the time, so I might just like film prepping a K and like do a walk around. Let me know what you guys want to see on the S2000. It sucks, but that's life, and sometimes you make mistakes and forget your phone on top of a car and it goes flying at 100 miles an hour and breaks. But whatever. Hope you enjoyed this one. Probably do a little montage here at the end. This thing all cleaned up and in the sunlight. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys learned something or just enjoyed me talking. Probably not. We'll see you guys next time. And just like that, 12K. Well, I got a pile of cash and I didn't even have a chance to do like a little montage of the complete car out in the sunlight, because I listed it last night on a Saturday. It's Sunday. Some guy showed up, 12K cash. That is insane. I more than doubled my money on this car. And this is all profit because I used all the money from the last car to buy this car. So this is all me. And the government doesn't need to know about it. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Go out there and buy some stuff, fix some stuff, sell it.